Hello everyone, it's Manav, the brown boy with Crypto Feed. Today we'll be looking at what the fuck Shiba Inu just did. This coin has shown so much resiliency over the last week, where Elon Musk's tweet, Shiba Inu hodler, that's the what do you call this? A slang term for holder. That if you have diamond hands, you see right here, diamond hands. So Shiba Inu holder or hodler just tweeted out at Elon Musk directly, asking him how much SHIB is he holding with his diamond hands, 100 diamond hands. Um, and Elon Musk replied saying none. This sent Shiba Inu dumping 10%, 15% the following day. On the same day and the following day, it was down a total of 17%, I believe. And even after that, Shiba Inu skyrocketed today by 50%. It went up fucking 30% one day, 20% today, 30% yesterday, 20% today, and it's just been solid, man. It's been so solid. For your information, right now you can buy. How much is that? So right now the price is at 0.00004241. As you can see, it's up 22.17% today. It was up 30% the previous. Just look at this graph. Just look at this graph. Oh my god. If you look at the last week, it was chilling here at 2.8. I actually bought in at this price. I don't know. I just saw it really stagnant. I saw the graph going sideways. There was no really ups and downs in the candles. I know the technical analysis is bullshit. It was just a feeling. It was a gut feeling. I was like, man, it's really hovering around the 2728 price for a long time. I think it was for a couple of days, 2-3 days, and that's not regular for a meme coin. It's like shooting up and down, you know. So this seemed like a level at which people were just collecting, an accumulation zone. And that is the actual term for a zone like this, where it's pretty stagnant. It's an accumulation zone, and I can't believe like my feeling of it being an accumulation zone was actually financially technically true. Now, again, this is not financial advice, and I think all financial technical analysis is kind of bullshit. There's a huge part of the market is human psychology, and if you feel like you think like most people who want to make money, go with your gut. Just go with your gut, but never invest how much you are not okay to lose. Now, again, right now you can buy you can buy about 100 million Shiba tokens for $4,708. So right now for about $4,718, so let's say $5,000 ballpark. For $5,000 you can own 100 million SHIB. Now everybody's saying because the supply is 1 quadrillion, there's no way for SHIB to reach 1 cent. But there have been a lot of talks about burning strategies from the team, as well as people willingly burning some coins in order for a much larger gain in the future, and they have so many. But the problem here is that I've read that Shiba Inu has 10 people who own 78% of all coins. Now this is pretty messed up. In my opinion, that kills the whole cause of a decentralized ecosystem. However, if you can afford to put in $5,000, you probably should. Because, as we've seen with meme-themed coins, anything can cause a fucked up amount of fucking... what do you call it? As we can see, any influencer, any new news, anything really, any tweet can really, especially influencer backing. I think influencer backing in particular will be so easy to just pump the price so much in a short amount of time that you'll just be chilling if it removes 2 zeros. If you have 100 million coins, you literally be sitting on $1 million of a $5,000 investment. $1 million off of a $5,000 investment. I'm gonna say that one more time. You could potentially make $1 million off of a $5,000 investment. So stop buying those designer shoes and designer jackets that cost bloody fucking $2,000-$3,000 and put some of that into Shiba Inu. Own at least 50 million coins. You could potentially make $500,000. This is not unrealistic. There are so many people backing this token. A huge reason this could see a potential large-scale adoption, which it already has, but a potential to be there for the long term is because it is one of the most popular crypto projects in the whole market. With the trading volume that has surpassed Bitcoin in the last week, has surpassed Bitcoin multiple times and stayed right there head on head with Bitcoin's trading volumes. This coin has way more followers than any other project out there on Twitter, with a whopping 1.2 million followers, I believe. And it's absolutely active. And there's the SHIBARMY, the momentum, the hype. There's so much of it. And the industry is growing. The industry is growing. That's all we need to know. This will send crypto. This is like 4 hours ago. I just saw this. This will send crypto booming very soon. This is the bull run, I believe. Again, not financial advice. But if you have $5,000, put it in Shiba Inu right now. If you can afford to never look at those $5,000 ever again. And I know some of you fuckers out there who buy fucking $5 million cars. Okay, let's say $1 million cars. Okay, let's say fucking $200,000 cars, alright? Mercedes, $100,000, $150,000 cars. Bloody hell. If you were willing to just put 5,000, a 20th of that money into Shiba Inu or into cryptocurrency in general, I'm sure you would have 100x your investment in 5 years. 100x your investment, in regardless of whichever coin you decide to put it in. Obviously, it should be based off the legitness of the project, and Shiba Inu was not that until recent times, where they launched the NFT project with Shiboshis. They, what do you call it? Their coin burning strategies, their popularity on Twitter, which I was supposed to get to. Shiba Inu, SHIB token. SHIB token has a whopping 1.3 million followers right now. And it is going berserk on Binance today. I use Binance trading platform as well as Wazir X. Both of the links I will post below in the description of this video. Please sign up using those links. We both will win. But this is huge. SHIB has just been killing it. They're active with their users. The SHIB army is so loyal. There's so many people holding it. But me personally, I'm scared. At this point, I'm scared. So that's why I wouldn't advise you to go in right now. In fact, I wouldn't advise you to invest right now if you were not ready to not be able to touch that money for a long time. We don't really know where the market is going. It looks like it's a bull run right now. This could take a drastic change with government regulations and all of that stuff, but right now it is just skyrocketing. If you've been in it in the last 6 months, you have been winning big time. Especially in the last 2 months. Forget the last 6 months. Last 3 months, it has been a winner. And it's been extremely fun to be part of this community. With Shiba Inu, I went in at around... I bought in at about... here. I bought in about 1775. I bought in again at about 2735 and about 29, 28, 29. This was my levels, and since then it is just in the last week it has just skyrocketed. I doubled my investment. I invested again 7 days ago at around 279, 28, around here 2806. I remember that was the exact point at which I entered, 2806, and it was quite stagnant, stayed stagnant. I was getting excited that it was going up. Then it came back down and I was freaking out and I was like, shit, should I sell at 2.7? But then it just stayed at 2.7 for a long time, went back up to 2.8, then it came back down to 2.7, and I was just like, man, something's happening here, something's happening. So I called it again. I was like, nah, it's too steady for it not to see a large swing. I'm willing to lose, how much ever money that I put in. There's no way that it could stay stagnant for this long. It's either going to go up or down. So I put as much money as I was ready to lose instantly, and I was right. Luckily for me, there was just an upswing, went to 3, had no signal, no sign of stopping there, went up to 3.9, went up to 4.1. Holy shit. It went up to 4.1. Came back down. I was like, shit, should have sold at 4. This is very, very natural in crypto. It is so volatile. You feel like, fuck, you feel like, oh damn, I should have made money here. Or damn, I should have cut my losses and sold it an earlier price. This is why I recommend that it's the best strategy for cryptocurrency right now is to believe in a project. Do your research, believe in a project that has real use cases, real world use cases, because they're still all babies, and whatever you invest in right now that is a potential good, useful project will see 5x gains in the next year or so. Year or two. Again, not financial advice. Do whatever the hell you want. I am not here to tell you that you should buy or you shouldn't buy and how it goes. I'm just telling you how it goes. The natural reaction to things are. This is how I felt, and this is how people usually feel. I have friends that I talk to and they're all like, oh my god, I should have sold here. Oh my god, I should have cut my losses here. It doesn't work like that. You believe in a project and you just forget that you ever invested in it. I get that if you don't have much money to invest, you do have to look at those points. Volatility does cause you to freak out. I completely understand this. And you feel like, even if it goes up 100%, but I've only put in like $100, you make $100. Like, you wasted so much time, like, staring at the chart, making sure you don't lose that $100, and then it just goes up 100%. You're supposed to be happy, and you're like, fuck, I just made $100. Like, I can't even pay my fucking rent with that. Like, I can't do shit with that. And buy some food, for like 10 days, 20 days. Not even. But yeah, it really, I still believe if you can and you want to invest $100, you should. We all know that Bitcoin was just a cent, and somebody invested $100 got like. As we all know that Bitcoin was at a cent once upon a time. There was a story of somebody who invested $100 into Bitcoin and received 10,000 Bitcoin way back when, and they're sitting on a comfortable pile of generational wealth. He's sitting on $600 million of a $100 investment. Who the fuck can say they've done that? Who can say they've done that? Nobody, barely one person, 2 people in the world that I've heard these stories. And this is very possible for another coin that enters the market. There is a potential for it to grow, and one of my favorites is Solana at this point. Now, let's just talk about the SHIB token. If you all want me to say whether you should invest in this or not, according to me, there is still a lot to come with Shiba Inu. It has been resilient. I cannot deny that it's here to stay, and 0 is definitely not the price target for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is coming out with a lot of new things with their Shiboshis. Let me see. SHIB. So this was something that I found really cool about Shiba Inu. Just 6 hours ago, SHIB takes the spotlight, but our ecosystem is more than just SHIB. Exchanges are starting to see it too. Shiba's getting listed on, it got listed on Coinbase, it's been listed on all the major exchanges, it's been on Binance for a long time. It's just absolutely getting into it, and they don't just have SHIB, they have their fork, leash, and bone being available everywhere as well. It's starting to join these new exchanges as well as part of the SHIB army. Continues to fight for Shiba Inu coin, for Shiba Inu token. This is really, really cool. There's so much positivity around them, and now payments now accepts Shiba Inu coin. Now payment, you can now pay salaries. You can now pay salaries with the Shiba Inu coin. You can make donations, pay salaries. Look at that. Leash is here. Accept leash and SHIB as payment, donation, send salaries to people, use both of them and get them trending in real life. This is amazing. Now, if you're a person who actually invested like $5,000 as I say this video, you can now wait for that to grow and maybe start a business in the future where you could pay your employees with Shiba Inu tokens and with leash. You know, this is real world use cases. Real world use cases is what is really skyrocketing Shiba Inu, giving it a new all-time high, giving it so many more followers, so many more celebrity backings. It's just unstoppable. Not even Elon Musk, who is the Doge father, who is the king of crypto, he is the king of meme coins, dog coins, he is the person, he still could not take SHIB down. He could not do it. He's not holding any of it, and the SHIB army doesn't care. SHIB army doesn't care at all. They're just like, well, you'll miss out, Elon. Now, to bet against Elon, I would never. So, I'm staying conservative with Shiba Inu. I get that it has a great army, it has a great potential, it's doing so many things, the team is working really hard to develop so many new use cases with NFT Shiboshis, with their gaming platform, with their own unique blockchain development right now, with so many things, you know, with SHIB being one of the main names on Coinbase's app listing on the App Store. They are named the Doge Killer. They did start this wanting to be, they said, we are SHIB, the Doge Killer. Now, this could potentially happen. So guys, at the end of the day, all I would like to say is that with all this is all I would like to tell you guys is what I'm learning about different types of cryptos. And with Shiba Inu today, I was invested on really early on, and I saw massive gains today, and I've been a little bit on edge this last week about selling, but I just don't want to sell because really I followed the advice that I give people as well. I only invested what I was just ready to lose. Now, this does come with huge regret, which then I just have to like shake off my shoulders, because I wanted to invest $2,000 when it was at 2.2 and buy 100 million SHIB, and I would be up to about, well, let's just not talk about it, but I would be up a lot today. And I think I would be up a lot in the future. Now for me to get the same amount, I would have to spend double that money, about 4,000, even a little bit more than double that money, about $5,000, which is a bit hefty. Now I'm not willing to do that right now. Let me know what you guys think about the Shiba Inu coin and what you've heard about it. I would love to know how many people here would still recommend buying Shiba Inu at this price. I personally am too scared to buy it at this price right now. I think it's just asking to fall at this point. Like it is just like, it's just not it. But you know, it's proving me wrong every single day. It is absolutely killing it. It's proving everybody wrong. Everybody's faces are just becoming blank and messed up. They're just like, I don't know what's going on. This thing is taking over the world. It's just amazing. It's just amazing what cryptocurrency and meme coins have done to our economy and to our ecosystem. It is absolutely power to the people, except for SHIB coin, because 78% is owned by 10 people. So again, that is why I'm so skeptical about it. I'm like, this is just not centralized. But if those are owners, anonymous owner developers of Shiba Inu are the ones who are holding it, the 10 people, in order for no one to like really become one single whale, and if they just like end up burning 78% of if they just end up burning like 70% and keeping 8% between 10 of them, and that would be like insane, because that would just be insane. Like, we would definitely see a price bump then. But I would like to know from you guys what you think about Shiba Inu coin, what you've heard about it, whether I should still invest in it more. For every like I get on this video, I will buy 1,000 Shiba Inu coins. Now 1,000 coins is still only $0.04717, so I will stick to my word. So for every single like I receive on this video, I will buy 1,000 Shiba Inu coins, and let's make money together as usual with Brown Boy Crypto Feed.